guys, welcome to our YouTube channel.
How do you feel, Ma? You're going to get blushed?
I'm very excited because it's going to be done by my darling son.
Hi guys, I'm back with another YouTube video for y'all. This time it's going to be something very special in conjunction with Mother's Day, and it also happens to be something that so many of y'all have requested so much over time, and it is how to do makeup for mature skin. Now, skin prep is the only difference between normal makeup and doing makeup on aged skin. They mostly lack hydration, so that's what you want to amplify with your skin prep. I'm going to be showing you the exact products that I use, what are the products that I layer more in contrast to a regular skin makeover, and how to balance out the entire look so that it looks nice and glam but not overdone at the same time. Another important point to take note of is to make sure you are using a setting spray after the makeover is done, only because aged skin do not produce as much sebum in contrast to a normal regular young skin. So that's gonna make the whole makeup setting process a little bit longer, so you don't want a cakey powdery look, and you can kind of easily remove that with a setting spray. I'm sorry I look this way, my skin looks a little bit burnt. It is burnt from the recent laser treatment that I've done, and my hair isn't the best of shape. That's because I haven't gotten a professional haircut in a couple of weeks, so yep. I'm also going to take this opportunity to wish every mom out there a very happy Mother's Day and have a splendid day ahead. I am starting off by prepping the face to receive the makeup that we are about to do, and what I'm using here is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer. I love using this primer on dry, flaky or dehydrated skin. It instantly provides hydration and keeps the skin supple. I'm now adding the Mineral Whale Primer from Hourglass. Again, this is one of my top favorite products for dehydrated, dry or aging skin, just because it provides so much hydration and it gives a nice, smooth, clean canvas for you to work on. I am using my fingers here, but normally on a bride or a client, I would always use my brushes only. I'm now hydrating the under eye area with the Clinique Moisture Surge Eye Gel. This is an amazing gel that implements so much hydration to dry, wrinkly areas, particularly under the eyes. Use a generous amount and use your fingers to tap the product in, just so that your concealers don't crease as much. Amma's got some pigmentation under the eye and around the cheek area, so I'm going to go ahead and correct that with the MAC Burnt Orange color corrector. This is a MAC Pro item. If you cannot get this, just use any orange corrector, that's absolutely fine. Moving on to my favorite foundation, I am using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC42, and I'm stamping it across carefully not to displace the concealer that I've placed underneath. I'm going ahead and brightening the area under the eye to kind of just give her a younger, fresher look. And the product that I'm using is the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. This is an amazing foundation actually, but it is very high coverage. I love the finish. I love how it is so pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. Once it's all nice and blended, I'm setting it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now at this point, I'm setting her face very lightly with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Remember, when you're working with aging, dehydrated or wrinkly skin, you don't want to use too much powder. That's just going to accentuate the lines and the wrinkles. So keep it minimum, but then just give it a good tap using the NC50 MAC Studio Fix powder. I am darkening and contouring the peripheries of the face. Now again, when working with aged women, you don't want to overdo the contour, only because it's going to make them look haggard. So make sure you minimize it just to make sure everything looks nice and blended and sculpted, but do not overdo this part. Using whatever foundation that's left on the back of my hands, I am just priming the eyelids. Moving on to the eyes, I'm actually using the Violet Voss Laura Lee palette today. I bought this palette a couple of months ago from the US and I never got a chance to use it, so I figured today would be the best time to experiment with this. I'm going to be starting off with the first two colors above, and I'm going to use that as a brow bone highlight right underneath the brows. Unlike how I normally do eye makeup, where I do the crease color first and then fill in the lids, I'm doing it the other way today. I am currently filling the lids with the press and slide method with a nice coppery rich shade. You can use any color, you can tune it up to a lighter gold if you want to, or you can use a darker bronze if you want to. It's completely up to you. Now that that is done, I am filling in the crease with a shade called Raga Muffin, and this is a nice warm brick shade. I am just merging the lid color into the brow bone highlight so that everything looks nice, smooth and blended. If you noticed, I've been only using one brush, the very same blending brush from MUFE, which is the M505 for the entire eye makeup. So really all you need is a good blending brush. Using a MAC flat shader brush, I'm using the crease color to fill in the lower eyelids. Now this is a very important trick. If somebody has wrinkly eyes, or if somebody has puffy eye bags, this is something that you can do to kind of camouflage the appearance of those issues. Bring in the color that you are placing on the lower eyelids slightly lower, that way the wrinkles or the eye bags kind of get camouflaged slightly. Now I'm sure you have realized that getting a sharp, precise, crisp eyeliner line on wrinkly eyes or eyelids is quite a task. So instead of using gel liner or liquid liners, use powder liners. It looks a lot softer and it doesn't accentuate the wrinkles as much. So using the dark black shade from that very same palette and a small smudging brush, I am just smudging across the lower and upper eyelids. Using my favorite Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara, I'm coating both the upper and lower lashes before I place the falsies. You can tell my mom barely has any eyebrows at all. It's very thin, sparse strokes of hair there. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Cyber Colors auto-rotating eyebrow pencil in dark brown, and I'm going to kind of shape and sculpt the brows, keeping it as natural as possible. Using a cocktail of colors from our very own Glamex blush palette, I am just kind of giving the cheeks a nice pinkish flush. I'm now adding a little bit of glow to the entire complexion, focusing on the heights of the cheeks, the tip of the nose and the chin with the Tom Ford Skin Illuminating Powder. I recently got this. It's slightly expensive, so you can use any highlighter that you have, it doesn't matter, but I've been reading so much about this and all these beauty gurus have been raving about this. I wanted to give it a try and I absolutely love the finish. It's so radiant, it's so beautiful. Mom is only used to dark shades of maroon or plum, so I'm using the Sephora number 18 cream lip stain on her lips. Please take note that this is her own personal liquid lipstick, hence I'm not using a brush, I'm just using the applicator there. Thank you so much MB Secret Boutique Jewellery for this amazing jewellery. I love Camper Jewellery. I've always been a fan of them because of dance, and I think it looks stunning with this entire look. Don't you agree, guys?
Oh! Is it me?
Happy Mother's Day, Amma.
Love you. I would like to say Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Being a mother is very tough, but it's a beautiful journey which we go through in our life. Happy Mother's Day again to all of you.
I've been super excited to reveal this giveaway we've been working on for some time. It's by one of my favorite jewelry pages on Instagram, and they are called Vriksham. This is also a very special giveaway because this is the first time we are doing an international giveaway. So all of you stand an equal chance to winning everything that you see in these pictures. Thank you, Vriksham, for being so generous to my beautiful followers and subscribers. Please look out for this giveaway post on our Instagram page real soon. Until then, see you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button.